I'm gonna record it. Okay, guys, I'm so excited. We have all kinds of stuff. So we are gonna go over announcements from conference. We are gonna go over the new maps and the charting and strategies with you guys. We are going over the different kits and how you can utilize those to get even your customers to turn into distributors. We're gonna go over how to get distributors, post to post, working with your team, mindset. So this is going to be literally a Zoom that you are gonna, if your team is not on here, you're gonna want to make sure that they're getting this information. We're gonna go over a lot of information. So those of you guys who are new, my name's Amanda Busher. I'm a presidential diamond in this business, soon to be in, our team's gonna be ambassador soon. And I just love getting to share all kinds of goodness with you guys. And I just love seeing all of you guys rise up. So just 2 seconds just about me. I've been in this for 5 years, you guys. And I started this when I worked full time. I now stay home. I've been retired for 4 years. I have 2 little boys. And so I get to do this business with them by my side. I get to, do life, and we get to design our own days and our own schedule, working this business. So if you're new and you just started and you're like, I have several jobs or I'm a busy person, you are in the right company, because our company, our business, our whole thing is we provide options. So this is such an amazing option for you to have extra money, maybe not work so much, maybe replace your income, whatever it is that you're wanting out of this business, you can achieve. And the first step, you guys, is actually getting onto the Zooms, getting onto our Tuesday trainings. So just a heads up of how our team works and how everything works, you guys. We have our team page. Make sure you're going there every single day. Your notifications are turned on. Every Tuesday, come to our team trainings. That is where you're gonna learn nuggets, okay? We as enrollers, we as sponsors, we as leaders pour into you guys daily, but we're busy too, right? And so it is so good for all of us to come together once a week and just pour into each other and learn with each other. So go to that. Again, when you invite someone to the team, make sure when you announce them, it is underneath that thread. That way our team page doesn't get congested. I'm gonna try, if you guys have questions in the chat, there's a chat below, so feel free to ask questions. If you are new to this team, I want at least one question from you, okay? And just ask questions along the way, and I'll try to see them, or Courtney, or I think Jennifer is on here. I saw her. So we'll answer your guys' questions along. Okay, so I just wanted to first start about, talk about the conference announcements, okay? And just to let you guys know, all of this is so new to me. So I've been in this for 5 years, and all of a sudden they just shifted things. So our charts are shifted. So I am learning this right alongside with you guys. So if I don't know the answer, we'll find it together. We'll just, we'll learn together. But I will just say, you guys, these 2019 conference announcements are game-changing for our business, like life-changing for our business. I am so pumped about this. And I already see just the boom in our business, and it's the 5th of the month, right? So it's just so insane, and I'm literally mind blown because of this. And if you just jumped onto our team, if you're new in this business, oh my goodness, you jumped in at such an amazing time for sure. Okay, so we just announced 3 new products, which I know I have not really put it out there quite yet, because of all the other stuff going on and getting those $20, distributors coming into our team, all that stuff. But I'm definitely going to this week. So we have the chocolate greens to go. We have the salted caramel keto coffee, and then the hydrate, which I'm so excited about that. The hydrate is an electrolyte drink. And so if you guys have not seen that yet, just go to your eSuite. You guys can look at that information. But you guys, these are like solid, that's 3 posts that you can do right there, right? So it's a great idea to just, talk about them. if you're like, okay, I'm not quite sure how to explain if somebody asks me what the electrolyte is, all you have to do, all what I do is I go to the little verbiage, the little description where it has the bullet points. I just make a little sweet, straightforward point paragraph of that, and that's the information I use. So it's really easy. The new charts, okay? Who is like just thinking like pumped about that? Like I am like, oh my gosh, I feel like everybody's going ambassador this year for sure. Like I'm like, this is insane, like totally insane. So I know those of you who are new, you're like, what is she talking about? You will see, okay? But I wanted to go over them. So the new charts, instead of having 5 legs, instead of, you know, it being like straight across on that top line, they brought it down, they condensed it to only 3 legs. So that means that we can really focus on people who are working and not those dead boxes. I mean, you're going to have people jump in and they don't work. You're going to have people jump in and, you know, you're going to have those dead boxes here and there, but it's going to condense them, okay? So it makes it very concentrated. What it does, you guys, is it's also lowered the volume requirement. So if you notice, to get to ruby, we'll go over it in a minute, the volume is lower. To get to emerald, the volume is lower. Diamond, volume is lower. All the ranks up until presidential ambassador, the volume has lowered. And the really amazing thing is, you guys, is the volume is higher stacked because they only brought in 3 legs. That now the volume, all of it, like all of it is kind of compressed up to the top. So that means we get paid on more. So it's going to make it where we're making more money. We're working with our workers and we're making more money. And that's what we want, right? Because we'll have legs all over the place that aren't working. But for a promotion, we have to fill those boxes. That's not how this is. And I'm going to show you some really awesome tricks and just some tips on how you can get to ruby like this, and then to emerald like this, and then to diamond like this. So it's going to be so awesome, you guys. I'm so pumped. But so it's the whole thing about it is it condenses everything, and it allows us to work with our workers, and it allows us to place volume with our workers, and everything is sitting up higher, so we get paid more, which is so awesome. Okay. Hold on. My poor little guy, I hear him crying in there. Okay. So let's see. Okay, let's go over the charts. Okay, I wanted to screenshot it for you, and so you guys can kind of get a visual. So I'm gonna need somebody just to say, yes, I can see the screen as soon as I do it. Poor little guy. Can you guys hear him crying in there? You can't? Oh, poor little guy. Ever since I came home from conference, he just wanted me to sleep with him or like lay with him. Okay, let's see. Where did I have that one. Where's my ruby at?
We see that you're watching The Secret.
I had it on for you guys. Let me just go to the, let me just grab the ruby. I thought I put it down here for you guys so I wouldn't have to do this, but I'm not seeing it. So hold on, let's see if I can just, I may have to log back in. Oh, there it is, okay. Oh, darn it. Okay, hold on, give me a second, guys. There's a lot of people on here tonight. I'm so excited. Okay, there we go. So if you guys want to print out your chart, one of our leaders, Jennifer Weatherly, she put them in our team page under files, or you can even get ruby, emerald, and diamond up in our eSuite under document library. And I just search ruby. Okay. Can you guys see this okay?
Yes.
Okay, thanks. Okay, so ruby, you guys, the average is still about the same, maybe, yeah, it's about the same. So what it is it's 3 qualified legs, okay? So these boxes, and you guys, again, I want you guys to print this out, print your chart out if you have not yet. It's already the 5th of the month. You guys should all have them printed out. If you're new, I want you to print this one out, okay? So you have 3 qualified legs. So these boxes represent distributors, okay? So instead of having the 5 legs, we only have 3, okay? And so a Ruby is 3 qualified legs, so 3 distributors.
Amanda,
Yeah?
I don't see the Ruby chart.
Does anybody see the Ruby chart?
No, all we see
No.
is document library.
What do you see?
Document
library.
Oh, hold on. Let's see. Thanks for telling me. Okay. You guys see it now?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. I gotta make sure you guys are muted. Okay, there we go. Okay, so again, it's 3 qualified legs. Okay, so each of these boxes are it's a distributor. So it's just like you and I, it's a distributor, okay? So each of these boxes, a qualified leg is 400 group volume. So we still need our boxes when we're going for a promotion. We still need that to be 400 group volume, okay? Here's the thing, is this has to be 1, 2, 3. Each of these have to be 400 group volume, but then you need a total of 2,000 group volume, okay? So, hold on, I get distracted. Am I echoing? I think somebody's unmuted. Okay. So you have 1,200 right here. So there has to be 800 somewhere else. It can be anywhere else, you guys. It could be one distributor has 1,000, this one has 400, and then this one has 600. It doesn't matter how it is broken up. Just anywhere a group volume has to be at that 2,000, okay? Ruby, there's no maintenance for Ruby as far as volume, so it's just making sure you have that every month. And the thing is as your team is growing, then you're going to be doing that, because then after you get Ruby, you're going to that next rank, which is Emerald, right? So your team is constantly growing, so it won't be a problem to maintain as long as you're following our steps to success, as long as you're following our steps that we teach every day. So does anybody have a question about that? Does that make sense? Okay, I'm going to keep going. So here's what I want you guys to do. So say Courtney is going for Ruby this month. She just got her 3 distributors. So she got 1, 2, 3, okay? Now, she's going to still work on that volume. She's going to still work on that volume. But what she's going to do when she has another distributor, guess where she's going to put it? She's going to put it under this leg. And then when she gets another one, she's going to put it under this leg. And then when she gets another one, she's going to put it in this leg. Because then what it's going to do is not only is it going to make that Ruby super strong, because that group volume is going to be combined with this distributor and this distributor, it's going to make that group volume just solid. But what it's also going to do is it's going to help Courtney start building her Emerald leg, okay? Because for Emerald, so this person needs 3 distributors, right? This person also needs 3 distributors. So she's already helping her team get those distributors. But not only that, it's helping her Ruby. It's helping her Ruby with that group volume and those qualified legs. Does that make sense? Let me exit out really quick so I can see if there's any questions. I know charting is kind of confusing, but this is actually just so simple. Okay, perfect. That makes sense. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm going to switch it back and so you guys can see the emeralds, because this is where it just comes it's just amazing. So, okay, let me see. Hold on. For some reason, I know, oh, here it is up here. I was like, what is going on? I know I put it up here. Okay, can you guys see my emerald chart?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so see, if you take off this bottom line right here, These 3 are Ruby, right? So this is you, 1, 2, 3 for Ruby. But now Courtney just put a distributor under here, a distributor under here, and a distributor under here. So she's already starting to build for her Emerald. So Emerald is literally just 2 Ruby legs. So 1 and 2, and then you just have your 3rd qualified leg, okay? So for this, everyone needs to be at 400 where it says qualified leg. So 400 here, 400 here, 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 and here, okay? The rubies, the Ruby legs, they just need to make sure that they're commission qualified. But here's the thing. Everyone needs to be at 400 except those Ruby legs because they're already over 400 group volume. But you want for Ruby, then you want that group volume to be at 5,000. So that could be anywhere on your chart, okay? So you could have another leg over here just totally rocking it, and that volume counts. You could have this leg right here have 2,000 BV, that counts. So it doesn't have to be split like it was before. It just has to be a total group volume of that 5,000. Now, say Courtney just hit Emerald, okay? She got those 2 qualified legs as Ruby, and she got the other qualified leg as a 400 box. She hit Ruby, or I'm sorry, she hit Emerald. Now, next month for her to maintain, she can either do it the same way. She can make sure all of these boxes are qualified and she's at 5,000 group volume, or she can maintain by volume. Meaning, and if she maintains by volume, it's going to be 8,000. And that means that one leg is going to have 4,000 and the rest of her chart's going to have 4,000. So maintaining is the same way as it was before. However, in order to qualify for ranks, it's this new way, which is making it easier for people to qualify. So say Courtney doesn't quite have that 8,000 split. She doesn't quite have that to maintain. That's okay. She can still maintain by doing these 400 boxes, okay? So I'm not going to get into diamond or anything like that because it just trickles on to the other one. But that's kind of how it is. So here's my thing. You guys, if you guys are going for a promotion and you still need, let's just say 5 to 10 distributors, get those distributors this week. Do not wait to get them. Get them this week so that you have them mapped. If you want a promotion, you have to get your distributors by at least the 14th of the month, okay? That's always my rule. If you want to promote, get those distributors by the 14th of the month. And with our $20 kits that we have right now, that should not be a problem at all. And we're going to go into that in just a minute. But here's a common thing that I see a lot is that when we're pushing and we're like, okay, I need distributors, that's what we're concentrating so much on. So then we end up getting distributors, right? But then along with that, we need that volume. And because we've been concentrating on those distributors so much, then it makes it harder for us to get that volume. So you want to make sure that you're not only concentrating on distributors, but you're also posting about the products. You're reaching out and doing those host to post. It needs to be a combination effect, okay? It can't just be more on one than the other because we need both to promote, right? And I will just say, when we have distributors come onto our team, that's increase in volume. So the more distributors, the more people that we can help make money and help bring onto our team, they're going to also bring in that volume that's going to help with promotions, okay? So don't, I don't want you guys to focus on just one thing over the other. Now, here's another tip. When you guys get to your promotion, so say you are mapped for diamond, okay? What I want you then to do is when you get new distributors, I want you to stack them in those areas where it's not only going to help with your diamond volume, but it's going to help with your double diamond, getting mapped for double diamond, okay? So you guys can come to me, you guys can come to your upline, your sponsor and say, okay, where do I stack this person? Where do I put this person? And we'll help you figure that out. If you are ever confused or uncertain, do not displace. You want to make sure that you're placing in the right area. So that's it. Does anyone have any questions about that? Let me see. Okay, the other thing Courtney just reminded me. Let's talk about the 4 customers, how typically we have to have 4 customers directly underneath us. We do not have to have that for 2019. But what we do have to have is 150, they're calling it PCV. It's a one-time 150 PCV, okay? Now that 150 can come from 1 customer. It could come from 5 customers. It doesn't matter how many customers it comes from. You just want to make sure that you always have that 150 PCV, okay? Now here's the thing. Say you get that, and then say next month one of your customers got declined and it dropped you down to 130 PCV. You then want to go and get another customer to bump that back up to that 150. Okay, you always want to have that. So that's a new thing. It's not the 4 customers. It's just that 150 PCV. Okay. So that's a new thing. Let's see. So Britt, for rank ups, so yeah, you do not need the 4 customers, Courtney. It's just that 150 PCV.
That's one time, like they don't have to actively be ordering. That's not every month. Like that's one time, and as long as those customers don't quit, then that counted for the year.
So it always has to be at that 150
Each month.
Each month. So you want to make sure that you're cautious of that. So if a customer, like if they decline or they cancel or they quit, then yeah, you want to make sure you get another one in there.
Okay, good to know.
For the bonuses, okay? So that's for the rank up bonuses. Okay. So yeah, there's that. Let's see. So if you guys are going for promotions, I would make that your very last thing that you do. I would place your volume other places, and then I would get those to, that's what I do anyways. Like same with when I got my 4 customers, I saved my 4 customers to last. I put them in different places, and then when my promotion was that close, then I kept my customers for that 150 PCV is what I'm doing. Okay. So does your auto shipment count towards that? No, it does not. And we can even look that up if you guys want. So I want to show you guys something really quick. If you guys have any questions, here's what I want you guys to do, because we are all learning this. I want you guys to be super proactive, and I want you guys to find the answers. Can you guys see my thing right here?
Yeah.
Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to Document Library. If mine is going to work.
Amanda, can you hear me real quick?
Yeah.
For the PCV, so that's your personal bonus volume, right? That's your own order. I'm not your order, but your own customers.
Yes, or somebody can even place them. So say like you placed it underneath somebody else, that counts for them.
Okay. Can that also be from your existing customers already, or do they have to be new customers?
They have to be from 2019.
Okay.
Yeah, so if anybody did it from last month, then that's fine.
Gotcha. So you still need customers. It just has to be 150 or more.
Yeah, just at 150. Okay. So if you have one customer and they ordered 150, PV, then that's fine. That counts for that. Oh, this is huge. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to think where I saw it. So, but my computers, let's see. What did I do? I don't know why this is so small. So I'm not quite sure why that's, let me see. So I would, let's see if it's in here. So we still have the 4 customers for the $100 shopping spree. So when we have new people come in, it's still the 4 customers for the $100 shopping spree. let's see, rank up bonuses. Let's just official rules for that, just so that we can clarify that PCV. And you guys can even go to the guideline, the guidebook, and you guys can print it off, okay? Okay. So let's see. So you guys can come in here and just look up the official rules. Like, this is your responsibility to make sure that you know this, and that you can keep an eye on that. So let's see. So it has to be accumulation of 150 PB, or they're just saying BV customers or person enrolled. So yeah, it's accumulation. So it does not need to be the 4 customers, and you have to maintain that. So as long as the distributor maintains 150 PV as their qualified loyal customers, they will get that bonus. So yes, it has to continue each month. So again, don't need those 4 customers. You just have to have that 150, and they're saying PCV. So if you even look in your eSuite, it shows PCV. Okay. So you guys want me to show you that, or you guys see it? Do you guys know where it's at? Yes, no? PCV is not the same. Let me just show you guys what it looks like, just so you guys can see. I'll just show you in my eSuite really quick, just so you guys can see the difference. So PCV is just, I guess it's probably the same, right? But what it's saying is that, say like a customer, like maybe, let's see, say a customer like drops off, it'll probably show it in there. So let's see. Where would it would be under, just like my reports. And then my home page, I think. Let me see. I'm trying to get to like my main page. I'm always used to on my phone. Additional reports. Oh, there it is. Okay. So see, like under here, let's see. I guess it's not on here. Maybe it's on our phone. That's where I saw it. Maybe it's on our phone. Let me check. So if it's not updated yet, but I'm pretty sure it's in your app. So let me see. Maybe I don't have it yet because I haven't kept any customers underneath me. Maybe that's it.
Hey, Amanda.
Yeah.
Check your text real quick, because Josh Parker just sent clarification on that tonight.
What did it say? Just go ahead and.
It said that you just have to get to the 150 for 1 month. So it said, for example, like in February, if you're at 160 PVC and you drop down to 138 on the 28th, you're not bonus qualified. But if you remain at 128 or 160, then you're bonus qualified for the year.
Oh, okay. So just for the month.
Just one time in the entire year, you have to be at 150 PVC. So if you do that this month, then you're good for your bonus qualification for the year.
Okay. So awesome.
Just sent that out.
So say we got to 150 this month, and then next month we had a customer like drop off and we're at like 130, then that's okay?
Yes.
Oh, perfect. I was like, that sounds so much better. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, because I was like 150 each month. Sorry, guys, and we're still learning this, so that's why
that's why we're having this Zoom.
So thank you, Rachel, for sending that. She was sending it in the private message. She just sent that out. So that is a relief, guys. So just 150 one time, and then you guys don't have to worry about having those constant 150 underneath you. You can just run your auto.
Okay.
So
perfect.
just make sure this month you guys get to 150. That could be 1 customer, that could be 2, that could take you 5 customers to do that, and make sure by the 28th, before the end of the night, that you're still at 150 and you guys are good. Yes, It has to be new customers from 2019.
Okay, cool. I'm so glad that you sent that, because I know I was like, then we like have to keep, putting our customers underneath us, but that sounds so much.
And we love to move them. So yeah, that is such a relief. Yeah, just one time. Thanks, Rach, for sending that. Okay. January does count. Yes.
Okay, perfect. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Okay, cool. That sounds so much better. Okay, so let's talk about our $20 kits. Let's see. Oh, and just to let you guys know, our guaranteed bonus extended. So if you just started, you guys want to get that $1,000 guarantee and then that $3,000 guarantee, okay? Again, go look that up in your document library and see exactly the rules. There are certain qualifications. You have to have your first 4 customers, and then you have to have 3 personally enrolled distributors, right? And then that you have to get to Ruby within, Courtney, it's $1,000 guarantee in your first 60 days. And then $3,000 guarantee in your first 90 days. Okay. So if you are new and you're like, okay, if you're like, I want that, I want to get it, go to your sponsor and you guys get a game plan together. Okay. Okay. So let's go on. The $20 kits. So everyone gets 7 of them. And correct me if I'm wrong, my leaders on here, even if you just signed up, you get 7 also. Is that correct, Court? Court, you're muted.
It keeps muting me. As far as I know, that's correct.
Okay.
Okay, so I just joined, I want to say like 3 days ago, and I had already gotten a distributor underneath me, but I had to use my upline's promo code because mine it didn't give her the discount for the 20.
Okay, do you have that code now?
I'd have to go and find it on my eSuite.
It would be, or you would get an email, okay?
Yeah, I didn't get the email.
Okay, maybe because you just signed up and they just sent them out.
Okay.
But you guys should see them. You guys can actually see how many you have left. And you go to your eSuite, and then I can actually just share and show you guys really quick. You just go right to your eSuite, and if you go to the home again, let me see. If you go to the reports, and then if you go to promo code report, you'll see like I've used 4, so I have 3 left. There's that. So you guys can see. So if you're new and you're like, oh, I need to get my promo code, go in there and you can get it, okay, if you have not gotten the email. If you did not get a promo code and you're new, send me a message and I can look into it for you.
Okay, yeah, because I went there and she tried the promo code that was on where I found it right there at the reports because Rachel told me to go into that, but it didn't work.
So do you do have a promo code?
Yeah, it just didn't work. So I had to use one of Rachel's.
So she may have maybe even put it in wrong, your customer or your distributor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So because your promo code should work. So I would try it on somebody else. If it doesn't work, then send a support ticket in. But it's probably put it in wrong. Okay. So we're gonna talk about let's see, what do I have next? Ruby chart. Okay. Does anybody have questions so far? I know this is a lot of information, you guys. It is a lot of new information, but so if you guys have questions, like feel free, because like I said, we're all learning this. I'm gonna look at the chat really quick before I move on. If someone joins this month, okay, yeah. So they do get the 7 codes. So if you move LC and DT to the other people and they rank before you, do you still get them under you or do they earn them from you? That's been a concern giving my LC. I don't understand. What do you mean, Ashley?
So if we put someone underneath us, and so like I've got 2 that I signed on that have DTs that have just kind of went dead. And my concern is if I give away DTs that end up being amazing to other people that worked hard to do either DTs or LCs, and they rank before me, do they still stay underneath me or do they go above me and then start earning from me? Or like, how does that work? I just want to confirm that before I start. I worked hard to do that.
Right. So your team that you have underneath you, they're always your team.
Okay.
Now, I will tell you, like, and this is what happened with my sponsor, and it doesn't matter, but if you're working your business, you'll always be, you'll always be where you're at. But I will tell you, like my sponsor, she doesn't do this business anymore, but she didn't get enrollment, she didn't get customers, but I did, and I was under her, so I just compressed up. But she got paid on everything I did. Did that make sense? Not everything I did, not nearly, but I was still under her, so she got paid on that. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So even though if I say I happen to give a DT to a different person, and where I like, so say I send 2 DTs up, and one DT I put under the other person, and they end up going rocking and being amazing, but the DT I left under me went dead, because like I said, I've got 2 DTs under me that I signed brand new, that just decided that they didn't want to do anything after that.
Yeah.
They didn't want to put forth the effort, and I put LCs under them to try and get the qualified bonus.
Correct.
And I'm still trying. But I just want to make sure, like, if I happen to end up with the dead DTs, and I've put great DTs, it's just kind of how it worked, under other people, I just want to make sure that even though they may rank up and get bonuses, they're still underneath me and I still get paid, but I just wouldn't get the rank up bonuses because I wasn't just there yet.
No, so that's the beauty of compression. Our business, we compress. So you still get paid off of everything underneath you. So say if you do that distributor who is underneath that dead distributor, your hardworking distributor compresses up to that top line for you.
Awesome.
Yep. But the cool thing is it also counts for that group volume. So you're good. And we always want to, we always want to place you guys. We never want to you place to promote. So you plug people into those boxes. And that's the cool thing, is if you're like, okay, I want to make $3,000 or I want to make $2,000, you plug people in to get to that diamond, right? That's our map. So if somebody doesn't work, that's okay. People compress up and we work with our workers.
Okay, awesome. Just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, let's see. I'm going to answer some questions here in a little bit. The posting will be on my YouTube. That's typically where I have them. Do retail customers count towards that 150? No, it doesn't. It's just loyal customers. And Leah, for retail, I was telling somebody this today, like, typically people don't ever sign up for retail. I mean, every once in a while you may get one, but you always want to get them to be a customer. If they're like, I just want to order one time, a really good way is to say, okay, awesome. It's, to order one time, it's $50 membership fee, but you get my discount pricing at any time. So you can order it now, or you can order now, and then you can order at any time, and you'll always get my discount pricing. So you can then just go and sign them up, and that does count, even if they pay the membership fee. Okay. But yeah, I honestly, like, in this business, I've been in it for 5 years. I've had 3 retail customers, 2 or 3. Like, it doesn't happen very often because nobody wants to pay retail. Nobody wants to pay full price. Okay, sounds good. Okay, I'm gonna keep going, and then Courtney's gonna jump in because we wanted to talk to you guys. I wanted to show you guys the 4 different kits, and then we're gonna give you guys some suggestions on how you can turn those customers into distributors, okay? And I don't know who is unmuted, but I have to get you guys distracted. Okay. Okay, so again, I'm gonna share this really quick so you guys can see. So when we have a distributor who signs up, it's so awesome because they get a pick. It's only $20 first of all, but they get a pick from 4 of our kits. And the kits that they can pick from are these 4. So you have like a sampler, you have one with like 2 bags of coffee, our body wraps and defining gel. That's like our original one, this one. And then you have a skincare one, okay? So a distributor can jump on and pick products that they're gonna want. If they wanna make money instantly, if they wanna try a bunch of products, they're gonna wanna try the sampler one. And this probably is the most, it's probably the most popular one. So here's the thing. If you have a customer and they're like, okay, I wanna do the coffee, you can always say, hey, Leah, let's get you ordered on the coffee. I'm super excited. I just have to throw this out here really quick because it can save you some money and you can make some money. Are you interested in making some money at all? Because right now it's $20 to get started with this business, and you can get 2 free bags of our weight loss coffee. If they're like, yeah, that would be awesome, I want to make money and I want some free coffee, then sign them up that way. Now, if they're like, well, that sounds good, but I don't ever want to work the business, do not sign them up as a distributor, okay? We want working people. So, I mean, you can, but again, that's going to be a dead leg for you. So I personally would not do that. You then want them to be a customer. And so just nicely you say, oh, let's sign you up for a customer. It's only for people who do want to make the money. But I will tell you, you will get so many distributors that way. So if you have somebody and they want the collagen, simply ask them, let's get you started on the collagen. I'm super excited for you. Hey, would you also like to make some extra money? Because you can actually jump onto my business, jump onto my team for $20, and you're going to get a free thing of collagen, and you're going to get the hair, skin, and nails for free as well. And if they're like, yeah, I want to make some money, sign them up as a distributor, you guys. Because 1, it's saving them money and they're getting the products that they want. And 2, now you're just helping somebody change their situation, right? You're helping somebody grow their income. Like, how amazing. So it's really important that we are sharing, all this information with everybody. And so I'll have Court kind of get into how to get distributors and just different tips we can do. But you guys, here's the thing, and I've had several people say, like, I can't get distributors, I can't do this, or I'm just having a hard time with it. Well, it's your mindset, first of all. If you're telling yourself you can't, if you're saying you're having a hard time, you're going to continue to do that. The thing is the only reason why, if we're having a hard time getting distributors, we're not asking people. We're not posting about our opportunity. We're not doing anything like that. So, like, if I didn't post about the opportunity, about what this business does for me, I guarantee nobody would join our team, right? Like, nobody would join me. They don't want to. They don't know. But if I ask people, they're gonna be interested. So, so Courtney will get into some tips of that, and then again, I'll try to answer some of these questions in here as she's talking. So,
Hey guys. All right, I'm living proof that you can work from anywhere, because we've been living with my parents for 3 weeks, and I'm not even going to show you my dad's office. It's like crazy. So you can work from anywhere and make this business be awesome for you. But Amanda made me think of something that happened today, signing a DT. Thermophyte is on back order, and she wanted to order Thermophyte. And I ended up telling her about the coffee. You can get 2 bags of free coffee right now for just $20. And then your Thermophyte can be free, because you're also going to get a $100 shopping spree this month for working your business. And so that is such a super easy way, guys. These $20 packs are worth like $130 to like $150 plus a $100 shopping spree. So that is $250 worth of stuff that they're going to get for free. They can get a fit pack for their shopping spree. They can get, all 3 months of their Thermophyte with that shopping spree. So utilize that. I know that Thermophyte's on back order, but right now for $20, you can pick one of these 4 packs and send them the picture of the pack for just $20. And then your Thermophyte will be free, because you're going to get a $100 shopping spree. People love that. They love free stuff. As far as signing DTs, guys, I think we just need to get out of our head that it's a burden, because think of your life. Is this burdening you? Is it a burden for me to have retired myself from teaching and making almost triple my teaching salary this year? Is that a burden? Because you're choosing someone's life for them if you're thinking that. Like, had Amanda not seen the vision and reached out to me when I was a single mama, struggling, working 60 hours a week, saying, hey, I have this wonderful opportunity, do you want to hear about it? Granted, I did tell her like no several times, but guys, I eventually said yes, because a lot of times in our life, we don't see the vision and other people do. And I remember sitting in conference last year. I didn't get to go this year because this boy is about to be born in the next 6 weeks, but that's why I'm having a hard time breathing too, because he's breaching up in my ribs. So if I'm like panting, that's what's happening. But I remember someone saying, and I want to say it was Mark, our CEO, but it might have been Pam. And every day, like, people are passing along our paths. God is putting people in our path. And who are we to say, like, why not you? Like, why are we like saying this person might not be good, or they might not want this business, or, you know, I'm afraid to talk to this person, when God is placing people in your life that see your posts, that run into you in the supermarket, that are on a host of posts and say, I'm sorry, I can't afford $36 a month because I can't even afford to put food on the table for my kids. Like, who are we to like then say, oh gosh, I'm afraid to tell them about the business? Guys, you could bless their life exponentially. But if you don't believe that yourself, like, you're never going to convince someone else of it. And I think we have a hard time reaching out because we have to see the vision first. We're never going to grow a team if we don't see the vision. We're never going to help other people be blessed if we don't see the vision. So think of it as you're blessing someone. If they say no, that's just no for now. They might join you a year from now. I had a friend that she wanted to join, always had an excuse. A year later, like, joined and went emerald in like 2 months, you know? So you just never know. And look at me with Amanda, like, I'm about to go triple diamond, and I never even thought I would do this. So you just never know. And I'm able to be home with my baby. So think of it as a blessing. And we kind of have to get over ourselves a little bit. We kind of have to put our fears aside and just put it out there. You're not burdening someone, especially if they're your friends. Like, hey, I have this awesome opportunity event that I'm doing on Thursday. It shows people how we can make money from our phones and be super successful at it. I just thought of you. Would you like an invite? Like, super easy. What's the worst that they can say? No, I'm busy. Oh, no problem. I'll tag you in it later, you know? If someone's saying on a host of posts that they can't afford something, that is the easiest transition, guys, to say, oh my goodness, have you ever thought about making money from your phone? And they'll often say, oh no, I haven't. And you'd be like, oh my goodness, we have an opportunity event coming up in 2 days. I would love to invite you to it. It's going to show you exactly what we do to be successful, how easy it is. And just like as if you were talking to like someone, you know, your best friend on the phone, that's how these conversations go. So yeah, just get them to be a DT. And right now with these $20 codes, guys, it's so incredible. Like, they have not done this in the company where they have rank up bonuses with these awesome $20 codes. You guys can literally get yourself mapped. I had 2 people get mapped within a week for Ruby last month, guys. 2 people within a week. They signed, between the 2 of them, 50 loyal customers. So the only thing holding us back is ourselves. And I will tell you right now, Amanda, she's top 33 globally in the entire company. What she does works. What she does works. We just have to utilize it. We have to plug in every single day. We have to do the tasks every single day. Because here's the thing too. People want to join with someone that they think is going to be around to support them. If you're only posting once every couple days, would you want to join that person? Would you want to be a part of their team? So we have to become the leaders too that we want to attract. We need to put our opportunity posts out there. We need to put our lifestyle posts out there, and just be positive, because this has blessed us so much. And if you just started, like, you are about to come in at the most amazing time ever, guys. I was just telling Amanda, like, it used to take, I think it was like 15 boxes to get to 14 or 15 boxes to get to emerald. It's now 9. It used to take 27 boxes to get to diamond. It's now only 15 boxes. So it's such an incredible way, guys, to be where I was at 2 years ago, wanting to be home with my baby, but not having that money that was going to replace my teaching salary. You guys can make that money, that $2,000 to $3,000 within 2 months in this company now. So believe that. Write it down. Say, today I'm going to get 2 DTs. By the end of the week, I'm going to have my 3 DTs, and I'm going to make a Ruby leg this week. And then talk to everyone about it and be excited about it. And everything changes when that happens. It's incredible. When I first joined, I used to be the same way and tell Amanda, I can't do this. Like, I don't know how you sign people. Like, what's the trick? There's no trick. Like, you just have to be yourself, and you have to get over yourself. Because we're our biggest setback. So we just have to be okay with talking about it and being excited about it, and knowing that putting out that scary question and getting uncomfortable could change someone's life forever. And you're going to hear that time and time again. People that join your team are going to be like, oh my goodness, like, I prayed about this. I prayed about this last month, and you popped this question and you were an answer from God. Like, you never know like whose life you're going to change. And I want you guys to know that, like, this is such an incredible opportunity for us to really help people out for $20, guys. And we only have a few weeks to do it. Game plan is to get yourselves mapped by the 14th, by Valentine's Day. So you guys are all ready for all these rank up bonuses. And like Amanda said, like, reach out to us, reach out up to your diamond leaders. We're here to help you. Send us screenshots of conversations, because we know that those DT conversations can be scary at first. But all you have to do is have a few, and then you get more used to them. But always, always ask. Always create that opportunity with someone. But I think that's all I have. It's just mindset. It's just all about, like, knowing that there's a greater purpose for all of this. There's no coincidences. You know, I could cry over like Amanda sticking with me and saying, come on, babe, like, I want to keep telling you about this because I know it'll bless your life. Like, and I tell her all the time, like, I'm glad you saw the vision and kept telling me about the vision before I could see it. And I'm so grateful for her for that.
Thanks, friend. I agree with Courtney 100%. Like, if we can get a customer, you guys, we can get distributors. It's just talking about the business side of it versus the customer side of it. And I will tell you guys, everyone needs money. Everyone wants money. Like, you go to your Facebook page and I will tell you 90% of them are probably living paycheck to paycheck, probably more than that. Probably 98% of them are living paycheck to paycheck. And, you know, for us to be able to offer them this, for us to be able to share with this opportunity that, you know, could change their life, what's the worst they're going to say? The worst they're going to say is no. And who cares, right? If they're not interested, that's totally fine. But also, I always think, like, if I don't share this, how selfish am I? Like, if I don't share this amazingness with people that has literally like transformed our lives, transformed so many people on this team's life, like changed our lives completely, how selfish am I? Like, it's just keeping it to myself, right? And that's not what this is about. This business is about serving other people, helping other people. And so it's about talking about it. So sometimes I have to be like, okay, Amanda, I'm letting my fears go, because I know that I'm so, like, this is so much bigger than what I am. If somebody tells me no, that's okay. If somebody, you know, isn't interested or believes in what I do, that's okay. They don't pay my bills. I'll go find somebody who I can help. I'll go find somebody who needs this and who wants this. And so I always tell people, like, do not let other people determine your success. Do not let somebody's negativity or somebody's opinion or somebody's thought or somebody's word ever determine your success. And I've heard it time over time. People will say, well, I quit. I took a step back because somebody said this to me. And I'm like, why? Why would you let that person determine your success? Do not ever do that. And so, so definitely you guys have an amazing opportunity to bring people onto your team for $20. I want to see all those codes completely gone. There should be no reason why those codes aren't gone. At the end of the day, we should be trying to swarm to find more codes. Where can we get codes? Like, I need more codes. That's where it should be, because $20 to join a team where you're getting tons of products, like, it's hands down. The only way that somebody's not going to be using those codes is if they're not talking about the business. They're not working their business. They're not planting those seeds. And that's really what it comes down to. So one more thing before we go, you guys, we're all going for huge promotions, right? Whether you just started this business, whether you have been in it for a little bit or a month or so, we're all going for major, huge promotions that are going to help us out and help our family out and help our team out. So my thing, you guys, work close with your team, okay? Talk to them every day. Give them motivation. If you have a team underneath you, you lead them. It is you lead them. You pour love into them. You know, speak speak words into them, speak over your team, over your business, just positivity, and work with them and say, and I even told Courtney, like, our team's going ambassador. Like, our team is going ambassador. And one of our goals for this month is I'm getting my husband to presidential. Courtney's on that leg. And I told her, I said, Courtney, I'm going presidential, so I need you to go triple. What are your goals, girlfriend? Like, what are your goals for this? And I let her know, like, that's okay. I let her know, like, I need you. And she knows, like, so we team up, and Rachel and everyone who's on that leg, and I have other people on other legs for our presidential team. All of us on here are a part of that. And so, so it's okay to tell your team, like, hey, I'm going for diamond. Do you want to be my ruby? Because I need a ruby. Do you want to be that ruby? And if they're like, no, not for me, that's okay. You go find somebody else. But I guarantee if you tell somebody on your team, hey, I'm going for this promotion, I need a ruby to work close with. Do you want to make an extra $500 a month and work alongside with me? Do you know how much that's going to mean to them? They're going to be like, oh my gosh, like, they need me. You know, like, if somebody said that to me, I'd be like, yes, you need me. Like, I'm going to help you with this. So work close with your team, you guys. Love on them. And we are all a team. We are in this business. This is our own business, but we're not alone. So work together and goal set together, game plan together, because it just makes.
Hey, Amanda, I wanted to add something real quick.
Yes, go for it, friend.
I wanted to clarify, because I said, you know, make sure you have your DTs signed by the 14th. And guys, we should have that mindset. Yes, we have till the 28th to use our 7 codes, or 14 if you have your spouses or significant other sign. But guys, the point is, you want to be signing DT. You don't want to say, okay, I'm going to sign 2 DTs every week till the end of the month, because you're not going to have that layered leadership and that group volume. You need to go in with the mindset is, I'm using all these codes in the next week so that I can start teaching those distributors to get distributors. So by mid-month, I'm more than 3/4 of the way to my goals. So it's not 2 days before the end of the month and I still need all this group volume. So you guys were freaking out when I said the 14th, but you should be acting as if these codes expire on the 14th. Get yourselves mapped. Start teaching those DTs that you're signing how to sign distributors. That's how you get layered leadership. That's how your group volume, because sometimes it seems scary for like Emerald, where those 400 boxes only fill, like, I think it's like 3,600 and there's an extra 1,400 that's needed. That will happen organically if you're teaching your team how to do exactly what you're doing. So have this mindset after tonight that, yeah, you might have 7 codes that go to the 28th, but I'm going to use those 7 codes in the next 7 days. And I'm going to teach those 7 people how to do the exact same thing. And at the end of the month, when I thought I was only going to be mapped for Ruby, I'm going to be mapped for Diamond. And I'm going to get a $10,000 bonus, guys. So shift your mindset. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. We want to get you guys mapped so you guys can start teaching those distributors to do the same. If you're waiting and saying, oh, I hope I only get 1 distributor a week, guys, that's not enough time to get this momentum going. We want some momentum for you guys. So we're super excited for you. But I wanted to clarify, you do have till the 28th, but put it in your mind that you only have till the 14th, because that's going to get you using them and teaching your distributors to do the same thing. And you guys are going to love it. At the end of the month, when next month you guys are just maintaining by volume, because let me tell you how much less stress that is when you don't have to fill all these boxes. I can tell you Amanda maintains by volume after every rank up. And that's because she does this exact same thing. She doesn't wait. She gets out the first week of the month and she gets those DTs and she teaches them how to get DTs and she teaches those DTs how to get DTs, because we should be helping our DTs get DTs, you know, that layered leadership. So we're super excited for you. We love that you all tuned in. We can't wait to see all these promotions that happen, because it's going to be so amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm so excited for you guys. And just to let you guys know, throughout the month, I'm going to be doing some really fun contests. And I will tell you, the people who are going to win those contests are the people who are working. So I'm so excited. So I'm gonna announce one this week. There's gonna be some throughout the week, including our boom contest. But they always say, like, what is it? Like what is that saying? Like the early bird gets the worm. Like that's how this is. That those of us who work are gonna get rewarded. So yeah, I'm so excited, you guys. All right, my friends, if you guys have questions, just reach out to your sponsor. Really quick, the $50, the 50% off. Any new person who joins right now will get a little 50% off of their very first purchase, and they can use that towards anything. If you want more details of it, just look in your eSuite, you guys. All that information is in there, okay? So, all right, my friends, I love you so much. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.